I didn't notice the time. So we are starting with continuing with the eighth canto discussion, right? So can anybody remind me where we stopped yesterday? Which is from? Okay, got it. So now Lord Brahmaji and after their prayers, they got their darshan of Lord, and then they again offer some prayers to Lord, and then Brahmaji said, Lord Shiva and Brahma both said that actually we don't have to tell you everything. You know actually what is our problem. So please give us some solution. That's the idea. So now from 16th onward, around like 9-10 verses, the solution given by Krishna to them. Text 16. Sri Shukla Vacha Evam Virinchadivirnitastad Vigyayatesham Hridayam Yathaiva Jagad Jemodakabhiraya Gira Vadanjali Samvrit Sarvakarakan Sri Shubhavacha, Sri Shukta Goswami said, Evam, thus Virinchadivi, by all the demigods, headed by Lord Brahma, Idita, being worshipped, Tat Vidyaya, understanding the expectation. Tesham of all of them, Hridayam, the core of the heart, Yatha, as Eva, Jagada replied, Jimut Gabiraya, like the sound of clouds, Gira by birds, but the Anjali, unto the demigods, who stood with folded hands, Samrit, restrained, serve all, Karakans. Translation. Shukdev Goswami continued, when the Lord when the Lord was thus offered prayers by the demigods headed by Lord Brahma, he understood the purpose for which they had approached him. Therefore, in a deep voice that resembled the rumbling of clouds, the Lord replied to the demigods, who all stood there attentively with folded hands. So Krishna, the Lord, understood what is the desire, what is the problem of these devatas. So he started speaking now. Text 17. Eka eva Ishvara tasmin surkarye sureshwaraha विहर्तु कामः तान आह समुद्रो उन्मथन आदिभिः. Okay, Eka alone eva indeed Ishvara, the supreme personality of Godhead. Tasmin is that Sura Karye, the activities of the demigod. Sura Ishvara, the Lord of the demigod, supreme personality of Godhead. Vihartu, to enjoy pastimes. Kama, desiring Tan unto the demigods. Aha, said. Samudra Unmatan Adivi, by activities of churning the ocean. Although the supreme personality of Godhead, the master of the demigods, was capable of performing the activities of the demigods by himself, he wanted to enjoy pastime churning the ocean. It's important here to understand that Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, is also the master of all the demigods. So he was alone, was capable of performing the activities of demigods by himself. He can do whatever demigods are doing, he can alone do that. Okay, this has to be understood, otherwise sometimes take it in different ways. That Krishna, he don't need any demigods to assist him, but still he is mercifully giving them some opportunity to serve Krishna. And whatever problem is there, that problem Krishna alone can sort out and solve. Okay, so you don't need any help. But he wanted to enjoy pastime in churning the ocean. He wanted to enjoy this pastime. Therefore, he spoke as follows. Sometimes people may say, why this much Krishna did? And he could have directly killed. Now, directly killed is okay, but he wanted to enjoy the pastime. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Nanda Brahmano Shambho Te Deva Mama Bhashitam Shrunita Vahita Sarve Shreyo Vasadyatha Sudha. Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Hanta addressing them Brahman, O Lord Brahma, Shambho, O Lord Shiva, Ye, O Deva, O demigods, Mama Mai Bhashitam statement, Shrunata, here, Avita, with great attention, survey all of you, Shreya, good fortune, Va, for all of you, Sya shall be Yatha as Sudha for the now the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and other demigods, please hear me with great attention. Okay. Sunita Vahida Sarve, Shriyavasya Jatha Sura. With great attention, please hear me what I am saying. For what I say will bring good fortune for all of you. Actually, whatever Krishna speaks is wonderful. There is no difference between Krishna and his words. So what Krishna speaks is really all the time is auspicious for Jivatma like us. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, but that Bhagavad Gita since then till today is purifying many people and giving directions to many millions of people in their life. Okay. So if one commits, if one is reading Bhagavad Gita, one can easily be free from all such tensions, problems, worries, anxieties of this material world. And will never get into depression, never get into hypertension, anxiety, committing suicide. All these things will never happen if one is attentively reading Bhagavad Gita every day. Yat danav daite yastavat संधिर्विधीयताम् कालेन अनुग्रहीतैस्तैर्यावद् भोगव आत्मनः. Now Krishna speaks, yeah, just execute Dhanava with the demons, Daityai and the Asuras. Tavat, so long, Sandhivi, a truce, Sandhi, okay, Vidhiyatam, execute Kalena by a favorable time or Kavyena by Shukracharya. Anugrahitai receiving benediction tai with them yavat as long as va of you. Ava good fortune atma of yourself. So as long as you are not flourishing, you should make a truce with the demons and asuras who are now being favored by time. Time is giving them favor. Okay. Okay, so Krishna is saying that they are favored by time. This is their time. Okay, it's not your time. So whatever they will do will easily get success. It's very difficult for you to defeat them. So better you do a sandhi, yuddha sandhi, ceasefire, kind of a talk, some dealings. So with the demons and asuras, you make a truce and then it will be okay for you. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One word in this verse has two readings. Kalena and Kavyena. Kalena means favored by time, and Kavyena means favored by Shukracharya. Shukracharya being the spiritual master of Daityas, the demons and Daityas were favored in both ways. And therefore the demigods were advised by the Supreme Lord to execute a truce for the time being until time for them. Till you get your time,
Mishra is very,
you
very
just do not fight with them. Have a truce with them and wait for your time to come. Okay? Because till that time you cannot do anything. This is your time. So you have to be little patient. Aryopi Sandhya Sati Karyartha Gaurave Ahimushikavadeva Hartasya Padvim Gatai. Reha enemies appear, although he indeed Sandhya eligible for true Sati being so Karya Artha Gaurave in the matter of an important duty. Ahi snake, Mushika, mouse, work like Deva or he did. Arthasya of interest, Padavim position, Gatai. For demigods, fulfilling one's own interest is so important that one may even have to make it to hear carefully. Krishna is giving wonderful advice. This advice is very useful in our life also sometimes. He's saying, O demigod, fulfilling one's own interest is so important that one may even have to make a truce with one's enemies. For the sake of one's self-interest, one has to act according to the logic of the snake and the mouse. Okay, Krishna is giving this idea. Very nice. A snake and a mouse were once caught in a basket. Now, since the mouse is food for the snake, this was a good opportunity for the snake. However, since both of them were caught in the basket, even if the snake ate the mouse, the snake would not be able to get out. So therefore, the snake thought it wise to make a truce with the mouse and ask the mouse to make a hole in the basket so that both of them could get out. The snake's intention was that after the mouse made the hole, the snake could eat the mouse and escape from the basket through the hole. This is called the logic of the snake and the mouse. Okay. अमृतोत्पादने यत्नः कृतात्मा विलम्बितं यस्य पीतस्य वै जन्तुर्मृत्युग्रस्तो अमरो भवेत्. Further, Amrit Utpadane in generating nectar yatna endeavor kiyatam to avilambitam without delay yasya of nectar. Pitas anyone who drinks by indeed jantu livinati mrityugrastaha, although in imminent danger of death, amaraha immortal, bhavet can become. Immediately endeavor to produce nectar, which a person who is about to die and drink becomes immortal. Why you have to make truce with demons? Because you should produce nectar. Okay. After drinking nectar, one may become immortal. Chiptva chiro dadau sarva virutranallataushadhi manthanam mandaram kritva netram kritva tu vasukim sahayena maya deva nirmantadvamatandrita क्लेश भाजो भविष्यन्ति दैत्यायूयं फलग्रहा. Shiptwa putting Chir Uddhav in the ocean of milk, Sarva, all kinds of Virut, creepers, Trina, grass, Lata, vegetables, Ausadhi and drugs, Manthanam, the churning rod, Mandaram, Mandara mountain, Kritva, making Netram, the churning rope, Kritva, making two, but Vasuki, the snake Vasuki, Sahayen with the helper, Maya by me, Deva by all the demigods, Nirmantadvam, go on churning, Antardita, very carefully, without diversion, Klesh Bhaja, share takers of sufferings, Avishyanti, will be Daitya, the demons, Yuyam, but all of you, Palagraha, Grainer, Palgraha, gainers of the actual result. So Krishna is saying you do Samudra Manthan, churn the ocean of milk, and then for that you need help from them. Because alone you cannot do. Why we need to do churning of the ocean so that the nectar can come out? Alone you cannot do, so take the help from demons. So for that purpose you make truce with them like snake and rat. That example he gave. Okay, so you should understand what I'm saying, Krishna. Okay, and now how to do Samudra Manthan? Churning the ocean is not like churning the normal curd. Even churning normal curd takes a lot of effort. Okay, if you know how difficult it is, when you get tired, sweating will come. In 10th canto, Damodar Leela, when Mother Yashoda is churning, it is explained by Shukdev Goswami that the sweating was coming from the face of Mother Yashoda. And it is not the summertime, it was normal Diwali time. It's not that hot, but it's still a lot of sweating was there because the churning of curd was so difficult. It takes a lot of effort. Churning the ocean of milk is not some children's play. So he's giving the idea how you will churn. O demigods, cast into the ocean of milk all kinds of vegetables, grass, creepers, and drugs. Then, with my help, making Mandar mountain the churning rod. Mandarachal Parvat, Mandar mountain will be the rod for churning. And the Vasuki, the rope for churning. Vasuki is the king of the snakes. So, make Vasuki as the rope for churning. Churn the ocean of milk with undiverted attention. You should not divert your attention. Something comes out, you say, I want that, and okay, happy and close. No, undiverted attention. Whatever happens, you should not divert your attention. Thus, the demons will be engaged in labor. So, demons will do this labor job, but you, the demigods, will gain the actual result, the nectar produced from the ocean. It appears that when different kinds of drugs, creepers, grass, and vegetables are put into this milk, and the milk is churned, as milk is churned for butter, the active principles of the vegetables and drugs mix with the milk, and the result is nectar. Recipe is given here. Yuyam tana Yuyam tadanu mo udvam अनुमोदत्वम यूयं तद अनुमोदत्वम यदच्छित अंतसुरासुरा न संरम्भेण सिद्ध्यन्ति सर्वार्था सांत्वया यथा यूयम all of you thought that अनुमोदत्वम should accept yet whatever ichanti they desire asura the demons sura o demigods na not sambrame Samrambhena, by being agitated in anger, Siddhanti are very successful, Sarva Artha, all desire, and Santvaya, by peaceful execution, Yatha. My dear demigods, with patience and peace, everything can be done. But if one is very important, huh? With patience and peace, everything can be done. Okay, there is no need to fight at this time. Krishna is explaining very nicely. See, first of all, this is not your good. Your bad time is going on. Demons' good time is going. So no need to fight with them. Otherwise, you will be in problem. So to make your job pakka, you just make a sandhi with them and have patience. Okay, and peace. And don't divert your attention what I'm saying. You must go to the final result, which is nectar. If you divert your attention, you will not get the nectar. So with patience and peace, everything can be done. But if one is agitated by anger, the goal is not achieved. Such a nice thing. Okay. Therefore, whatever the demon asks, agree to their proposal. Because when you churn the ocean, a lot of things will come, wonderful things will come. So demons will say, I want, I want. So you should not say, no, 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 I want. You should say, okay, take whatever you want to take. Don't get diverted by small things. Okay, and with patience you should be allow them to take whatever comes. If they say they want, let them say, okay, okay, take, no problem. But because if you make them angry, sometimes they may say, okay, they are demons. You cannot predict what they'll do. If you make them angry, they may leave the support. Who will churn? You cannot do alone. The nectar will not come out. So keep them happy. न भेतव्यं कालकूटाद् विषाज्जलधि संभवात् लोभात् कार्यो न वो जातु रोषा कामस्तु वस्तुषु. Not भेतव्यम should be afraid kalakuta of kalakuta vishat from the poison jaladhi from the ocean of milk sambhavat it will appear lobha greed karya execution not vaha jatu at any time rosha anger kama lastu and vastushu in the products. A poison known as kalakuta. Krishna is giving all the idea and all the what knowledge will happen. He is pakka supporting now. Now everything is going, whatever is going to happen, he is telling first. A poison known as Kalakuta will be generated from the ocean of milk. But you should not fear it. And when various products are churned from the ocean, you should not be greedy for them. First thing will come as Kalakut poison. Best quality of poison. Okay, very powerful. Okay, so you should not fear. I have my man. Lord Shiva is there. He will take it. So don't worry about it. And other things may come out. So you should not be greedy for them or anxious to obtain them. Nor you should be angry. Neither you become greedy, neither you become anxious, nor you become angry. Because if demons are taking, say, why you are taking everything? Eh? Give me some. We are doing equally effort, na? Give me half. No. Whatever they are taking, let them take. Because you want the final thing. Okay. If you divert your attention, the nectar you will not get. Very wonderful thing it is. Appears that by the churning process, many things would be generated from the ocean of milk, including poison, valuable gems, nectar, and many beautiful women. The demigods were advised, however, not to be greedy for the gems or beautiful women, but to wait patiently for the nectar. The real purpose was to get the nectar. Okay. Sri Shukovacha iti devan samadishya bhagavan purushottama deshamantratade rajan swachhand kratir ishvara. Sri Shukovacha Shukta Goswami said iti thus devan all the demigods samadishya advising Bhagavan the Supreme Personality of Godhead Purushottama the best of all the persons desham from them antratade disappeared rajan king swachhand free gati whose movement Ishvara the personality of Godhead. Sukadeva Goswami continued, O King Parikshit, after advising the demigods in this way, the independent Supreme Personality of Godhead, the best of all living entities, disappeared from their presence. Okay, so this is now Krishna gave the solution event. Actually, the similar thing happens when we do chanting. What is that? I'll tell you. See, this churning the ocean it's like churning our heart only. Okay, one second. Okay, so when somebody start chanting Hare Krishna, what happens? First thing happens that when we start chanting Hare Krishna, first thing that Kalakuta, the poison comes out. What is that poison? It may look like lot of desires are coming, a lot of bad things are coming. So one may feel this thing that actually since when I started chanting, a lot of bad thought and this lusty desires, anarthas is increasing. Actually, it's not increasing. One may think, before I started chanting, I was a little peaceful, but after I started chanting, the lusty thoughts increase, but greed increase, material desire increase. This kind of thing one may feel. Why? Because actually it's not increase, but like churning, you did not. Churning means like chanting Hare Krishna. So when you chant Hare Krishna, the churning will happen within the heart. So first, all the worst thing which is there in the heart, now they will come out, now throw away. Okay? So you may feel, Arey, this is something new has come because it was set. When you start cleaning the room, all the dust is set. So before starting the cleaning, all the dust is set. So you may not feel that all of dust is there. But when you start cleaning, all the dust will come out. So you think, Arey, everything was nice, but everything was okay, but when I started cleaning, the dust is increasing. So I should not start cleaning. The same way when we start chanting, when we feel that material desire, the lusty desires are increasing. So I should stop chanting. Some people are doing that. So you should not, what Krishna says, you should not be afraid of poison. You should continue churning. So we should not be afraid of those desires coming. We should stop. We should continue chanting. Okay, so when you continue chanting, this poison phase will go. Then another phase will come. What is that? Some gems will come. Means you will get money, you will get name, fame, position. You will even get women. You know, lot of things will happen in the life. Lot of material benefits will come. So when you start chanting, you know, one should not get diverted. That's what Krishna is saying. You should not divert your attention. Okay. No, whatever is coming, you may even lose. Some people may cheat. Don't get angry. Have patience. Chant Hare Krishna patiently, peacefully, nicely. Continue chanting. In any circumstances, one should not stop chanting. Somebody said ki because I started chanting, all the bad things are happening in my life. So I stopped chanting. So that's where the poison will come first. But you have to tolerate that. And what happened when poison will come? Who protected? Lord Shiva came to protect from poison, right? So he's Vaishnava. So when you start chanting and some bad thing happens or something like that, poisonous thing happen, you should immediately take shelter of a Vaishnava and tell him, I started chanting this thing happening, so that Vaishnava will absorb that poison from your life, like Lord Shiva. And then these wonderful things will come. Let them other enjoy. You don't get diverted to this material benefits which will come after chanting. You know, we should not get diverted further. Our attention should be nectar. Our only focus is nectar. What is that nectar? The love for Krishna. So we continue chanting without diversion, without. And for that we need this body. Like we need the support from demons to churn. So we need, so maintain your health properly. Continue chanting. Nectar will come out. In between, lot of byproducts will come. One should not be giving attention to them. And at the end, one will get Krishna, Krishna Prema, nectar of Krishna Bhakti. Okay. So this churning, that means churning of the ocean is like churning of the heart. The churning is chanting of the holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the endeavor is to produce that nectar. So one should never forget the goal. Why am I chanting? Some people may chant for something material. No, Krishna is giving, your goal is nectar. Our goal is Krishna Prema. One should never. No, we don't chant. That's another offense to chant and having material attachment and all like that. So even sometimes you may get some situation where people are against of your chanting or your bhakti. So some don't fight with them. Do not fight. Do not create problem. Because Krishna is saying if you create problem with the demons, you will not be able to churn. Because for churning you need their help. So sometimes there may be situation in life that in order to continue the chanting, you may need help from near dear ones, family members, or sometimes colleagues. So that if you have a good relation with your office people, na, then you can, like for me, I was having very good relation with my team, at least few members. So even though sometimes I'm late, they will do my job. Something here, there, they will do it. I can chant. Right? Sometimes I used to give them some job. Okay, you do this. I used to chant. They used to support me. Na? So in this way, our family members. So peacefully have a truce with them so that your chanting can go on. If you do too much jagda, they will not allow you to continue chanting. So have a proper peaceful place and don't fight with them. Have some truce, like agree to some little things to them. They may need something. So because they are helping you to chanting, if you help them, they will help you. Somehow continue the chanting. That is the plan here. Okay. So if you continue the chanting nicely, what will happen? Some other things may come. So don't be greedy to them. Some money, women, all those things may come. And name, fame, position may come. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Focus on that. My goal of chanting is only Krishna Prema. Like that, when we focus and we continue, then at the end we will get nectar. Okay. So in this way, Krishna has explained the instructions to churn the ocean of milk. Okay. Now, next section is the combined efforts of the demigods and the demons. Now it will be disconnected, so you can rejoin. Okay. Hi Krishna. Because we started today late, so we will continue some more time, maybe 15 minutes more. Thank you so much. So it will be disconnected. You can rejoin. Hare Krishna.